I want you to take you on the beach. Imagine this beautiful Sunday. The sun is shining on the waves. It's all sparkling. I can feel the heat of the sand with my toes. I watch my child play with my dog, and my dog is pretending he likes it and does a great job in it. So it's really simple and beautiful moment, full of presence, full of life. Feel it. And then, out of nowhere, this woman with her comment, "Wow, your dog is behaving so great for a ridgeback." And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, "You know how they are aggressive and protective and they don't get along with people or dogs." And I'm, "No, I don't know, because that's the breed we consciously chosen. That's the dog which I think the best dog in the world. He's loyal, he's caring, he's kind giant, we call him." So for me, it was clear that that woman didn't see what's going on in front of her. She didn't feel the situation, and she was probably stuck in her stereotype. The next question came right away. "Where are you from?" And I knew it's not, she doesn't want to hear that I'm from Saratoga, US, California, living for more than 10 years. So I answered, "I'm Russian." And I saw on her face the assumptions piling up in her head. The next, what she asked, "So, what are you thinking about everything that happens right now?" To that moment, I realized that I'm not a human in front of her anymore. I'm not a person, so to speak. I'm rather a category, a label, a nationality, or a political assumption. I was reduced to data. Later that day, though, I had a very disturbing thought visited me. A crazy one that I have a lot, but that was a disturbing one. And I thought, what if that beach woman, and tautology is not intended here, just my pronunciation, what if that beach woman was an AI developer or engineer? What if a person who is not emotionally intelligent enough to read the human nuance of the situation is designing the systems that will rule our future? And even more, a bigger question, what happens when we remove human complexity from technology design? Well, without further procrastinating about that, I will tell you. We are building the systems that cannot handle contradiction. We are building the systems that don't feel anything that doesn't fit in the pattern. Those that reduce a living, breathing people to tags, categories, risk profiles. We risk building a world where efficiency will remove empathy, where data will remove dignity, where those who don't fit in the mold will be just filtered out. One question I want to ask you, what do you think your AI would learn from the situation on the beach? Is it that ridgebacks are aggressive, Russians are suspicious, or the joy is a disorder? Or maybe differently, like input ridgeback, input Russian, output risk. So I do believe there is a risk of people who are not emotionally mature to develop AI. So they develop AI. And see, When bias is coded, when assumptions are scaled, we call it progress. No, it's not. It is not. It's rather, I would say, dehumanization on steroids, just like that. So I have another question, a bigger one, to you, to the developers, to the future. If someone who cannot recognize the beauty of a family on the beach should be allowed to design a system that will govern how to live in the future. If we are building a future where nobody can see the dog, the child, the joy in the sand, but rather the breed, the nationality, the threat, what kind of intelligence we are really creating here? So let's not disappear with this narrative of superintelligence. Let's create one for all, for messy, emotional, complex human.